like you to think back to a time in your life when you felt completely overwhelmed. Maybe it was your last week of high school, worrying about finals, getting ready for graduation, having to say goodbye to old friends. Or perhaps it was your first week of college, trying to find your way around campus, wondering if you'll make new friends. Or perhaps it was just last week while you were preparing your own speech. Now imagine feeling that way every single day, only 10 times worse. Imagine feeling as if you've been dropped in the middle of a vast ocean. No land in sight, not even a life vest. Sharks are circling, waiting for you to give up. And you're ready to give up, to drown, to give up on life completely, because you don't no longer think that life is worth living. And you feel that way because you have forgotten to take a pause, take a beat, and take a breath. The purpose of today's presentation is to inform you about Project Semicolon. It's not working there. I will tell you what the project is, why it's important, and how it can make a difference. On the Project Semicolon homepage, it states that a semicolon is used when an author could have ended a sentence but chose not to. You are the author, and the sentence is your life. According to Amy Blewell, founder and president of Project Semicolon, it is a global nonprofit movement dedicated to presenting hope and love for those who are suffering from depression, suicide, addiction, and self-injury. She goes on to state that the vision is that together we can lower suicide rates in the U.S. and around the world. She started the program in 2013 after her father committed suicide. So why is this important? Why should it matter to you? Believe it or not, over 2/3 of you are affected by depression, anxiety, and thoughts of suicide. And suicide is a growing problem among teenagers and adults. In the article Preventing Teen Suicide, which was published in the September 14th issue of Science Teacher, author Michael Braxis, senior editor for Kids Health in the Classroom, states that suicide is the third leading cause of death among high school students after accidents and homicides. According to the CDC, suicide was the 10th leading cause of death for all ages in 2013. Several of you have lost someone to suicide. While I was preparing my speech, one of my sisters took her own life. So how can a piece of punctuation make a difference? Remember that other butterfly? That belongs to my daughter, Cheyenne. She has dealt with depression, suicide, bipolar disorder, thoughts of suicide, and anxiety most of her life. She just turned 18 last week. I spoke with Cheyenne on October 11th this year about her tattoo and how it's made a difference. She stated that when she looks at her tattoo, she thinks of her mom, because I have the same tattoo. That it was my way of supporting her, that it was something for us to share. She also stated that not only does it help her cope, but other people can see it. They can see how much she's changed. She chose the butterfly because butterflies are a sign of peace and tranquility. And with the semicolon, it is a sign of peace and protection. But you didn't know a piece of punctuation could do so much. Today I told you what Project Semicolon is, why it's important, and how it can make a difference. Next time you encounter a semicolon, whether in literature or on someone's body, keep in mind It is a reminder to take a pause, take a beat,